if I only have 3 days to do this, I have to go deep undercover. I'm undercover deep now. This is deep, but I'm going deeper. I don't want no more money or nothing, but I'm going deep undercover. So you sign that for me, and I'm going so deep, sir, you not even know where people gonna try to page me. If you excellent, no answer, because I'm gonna be deep undercover.
Hey everybody, this is Scotty P. I hope that you are doing absolutely wonderful today. I am. Great day to be alive. And the crypto's not doing too bad either, is it? Hey, I'm going to go ahead and apologize early. It's too pretty of a day to be inside, and it's too hot to have the garage door closed. I already took the wind chimes down. But Murphy's Law says that there will probably be a whole lot of neighborhood noise today, especially since trash truck guy's about 4 hours late already, and Murphy seems to work overtime sometimes. This is going to be a little bit different episode. Gonna do some undercover stuff. And I'm gonna do that with you. Gonna do a little experiment with you this time, not just tell you how it came out afterwards. Alright? But before we start all that, I'm going to put this link down in the description below. It's the faucet link that Tyler shared with us several weeks ago. And for non-US citizens, it is a faucet. And if many of you are like me, assumed it was a one-time thing. However, it's a one-time-a-day thing. Again, for non-US citizens, of course. Certainly not suggesting that you break the law by using a VPN, especially since they don't do anything as far as KYC or anything other than the traditional time-honored honor system.
How are we going to monitor this thing?
Well, obviously we all know each other very well. I'm sure we'll all feel comfortable within the confines of the honor system. All right, come on. Get it?
Because I have heard that all they do is ask you if you're a U.S. citizen and then have a blank where you fill in the country of your residence. Again, I'm certainly not suggesting that you break the law or anything, but I'll put this link down there if you're a non-U.S. citizen, where you can claim your 0.1 rads per day if you so choose. Again, not legal for U.S. citizens to do this. All right? So as you guys know, there's been a lot of this DeFi, a lot of fake DeFi, and a lot of BS Uniswap projects that have been coming through the chat room, and we tried to get rid of as many of them as possible. Some of you got taken by some of them. Guess it depends on whether you're the person closest to a chair when the music stops. However, one came across today, and it had a different feel to it. It had a different smell to it, to me at least. It could absolutely, positively be 100% full of shit. All right? So let me say this before I start off. I am not endorsing this project. I am absolutely not endorsing this project. And then finally, let me add, I'm not endorsing this project. However, this one had a different feel to it. It had a different smell to it, like I said a little bit earlier. Now, downside, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about the 500-pound gorilla in the room. It's had a nice little run up in the last couple of days. So let's go ahead and acknowledge that. Let's also go ahead and acknowledge how long it's been out there. Showing here on CoinMarketCap that it's been on the market, or at least they've been tracking it since April 10th. CoinGecko much more recently. And I'm sure that if I did a whole lot more research, I'd find out exact start dates and stuff like this. And like I said, this is not an endorsement of this project. This is me kind of wanting to do an experiment and see what's going on. Now, what was it about this particular one that to me appeared to be a little bit different? When you go to their GitHub, it's got one of our favorite words, Polkadot, all over it. In their GitHub, not just a logo on their website. 16 days ago, July 16th, so a month ago, July 1st. These guys were funded by Web3. Now, that's not to say that everything that Web3 touches is gold. I'm not saying that at all. But at least the under the table holding of hands, to me, had a little bit different feel to it, had a little bit different smell to it than a lot of this other crap that's been coming through the Telegram posts lately. All right, so here's the experiment. I've got 2 ETH worth of this DSLA protocol. And again, I suggest that you guys take a look at this. Again, this is not me promoting this particular project. I'm just gonna try and share an experiment with you guys. All right, so here it is. And I will post this ETH address down in the comments below so you guys can follow along if you're interested. This is just a detached ETH wallet. It's not my main wallet. Matter of fact, it was empty till just a couple of minutes ago. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add some liquidity here. But first I wanted to double check this because I saw it in their Telegram group in the post in this article. It specifically says to be done with the wrapped Ether pairing. So I asked, and it says the ETH pairing. Okay, so we're good. We're gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and proceed with the experiment. All right, so here we go. Max this bitch out and see what it says. All right, so it says to do my 2 ETH purchase, I need to provide a little less than 2 ETH collateral, so it's gone down a little bit, and again, that's all right. And why is that okay? Because, like I said, we just had this. Obviously, there's going to be some people taking profits, right? And I'm probably doing this experiment too late, but I just came across this morning. I figured out what the hell. All right, so let's do it. $38.51 to get it done quicker. All right, we lose that much in the couch cushions, right? All right, it's approved. All right, now you'll notice that I'm going to have less than 1%. All right, and again, that's nothing. Because there's only 170,000, but again, I only put a couple of ETH into it, so I'm a very, very, very small fish in this rather large pond right now. Now, again, even though I've told you that this is not an endorsement, if you got, I will tell you this right now, you guys come FOMOing your asses into this shit and drive this price way the fuck up, guess what? Experiment's over. I'm going to take it out of the pool and I'm going to dump on your ass just like a lot of these other people are. You want to try this, you do so on your own accord. Do not do so on my recommendation, because as I've said 15 times already, I'm not recommending this. I'm just doing an experiment, and I'm going to share with you. So if you kind of want to see what it's about but are scared to, okay, that's cool. That's fine. Then don't. But if you come FOMOing your ass into this shit and run this price way the hell up, then I'll end the experiment and I'll take my profits, and you can't say you weren't warned, all right? So, $1.60 difference this time. Fuck it. And while we're waiting for that, I got an update for you on this particular video right here. This is how you get more chicks started in crypto video that we did. Looks like it's one of the more watched ones recently, except for the Sora MXC exit scam ones. And I don't blame you guys. I don't blame you. We gave her the ETH, and she's just as fun and awesome as she appeared in the video. Cute, gorgeous, and great personality. She's a college student right now, and if I remember correctly, she said she's studying to be a dietitian. Now, I have her permission to use her video, but I do not have her permission to use her name, so we'll just call her Munequita for now, which means little doll. And she works a couple of days here a week as a bartender and as a waitress. But right now, she's also trading options, or learning how to trade options. And she was telling me the day I met her here, I think she had made $1,000 in one day, and I was incredibly proud of her. And I think she's gonna jump all over this crypto like you wouldn't believe. After this video aired, my subscriber count jumped about 200%. And I know that you like the other girls. And I told her when I went back and saw her this Saturday, I went and told her everybody likes the other girls, but they absolutely loved her. And since she is already trading, she may be mentally in an area where she's closer to hit the ground running. So basically, I made a deal with her. What I'm going to do is I'm going to front her 1 ETH. And as much as she has time for, and as much as her significant other will allow her, I'm going to take her under my wing and show her the limited amount of stuff that I know. I told her I'm going to plaster her ETH address all over the place, and if she gets any tips whatsoever, that those are 100% hers. And if y'all want to donate to Munequita's ETH wallet, it's going to be down in the description below. Come on, guys, help this college girl out if you can, and maybe we'll see more of her in future videos. And she can pay me back that 1 ETH when we 10x her money. When she's up to 10 ETH, then she can pay me back. But I think it'll make for a lot of fun. I think it'll make help this college student make some money that she needs. And I think that it will help with some views and some subscribers, but also some fun with the videos that we do. I don't know, guys, what do you think? She's just got a great, great, great personality, and I think you guys are going to love her. But she said she was up for it, and assuming that she follows through with that, y'all will see much more of her a little bit later. So, more to come. All right, so we're in. Now, I have a very, 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 very small piece of the pie, less than 1%. And that's how you do. If all you're going to do is add liquidity, that's all you got to do. I'm adding some liquidity on some other ETH-based projects that Tyler has given us, and I'm really happy with how those are performing, but I got a much bigger piece of the pie, and quite frankly, there's a lot more trading volume going on too. Okay, so where does it change? How is this different than the other ETH liquidity pools that we've talked about in the past? Well, there's two different parts that are different. Man, I don't know how Tyler does it with 9 million windows open. I can close the GitHub one. All right, so here we go. Here's how this one's a little bit different. It's got a community faucet, and I think they call it a geyser. And if I'm understanding this correctly, you are also, well, they're calling it a smart faucet that rewards you in addition to whatever liquidity bonuses you may be getting. And all it says we got to do here is deposit that little pool token that you get whenever you deposit to add liquidity. Now what they want you to do is make a deposit of those into this. All right, let's double check, make sure we're looking at the same thing. All right, appears that it is. All right, y'all ready? Let's see what's what. Let's connect this wallet. All right, so here's those 800 and something of the pool tokens right here. That's them right there. So what the hell? So it's telling me that my estimated rewards are going to be, now this is aside from the liquidity rewards that you get, but it says here that I would get a bonus 266,000 of these things a month. Which it says would be worth almost 1.5 ETH per month. Again, assuming that the price stays the same. And then if I left them there for 60 days, again, a lot of shit can happen in 60 days, that I would get triple the rewards. 60 days in crypto is an eternity, right? But who knows? So what do you think, man? Let's take a vote. Everybody that thinks I should go ahead and do this, raise your hand. Give me a plus down in the comments. Everybody that thinks I'm an idiot for doing this, put a negative sign down in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction. Most of you aren't going to leave a comment. So you know what? Fuck you. I'll do it anyway. All right, so successfully deposited. All right. All right, so again, I want to make sure that I am very upfront and honest with you guys. When I said, is this a scam? I'm not talking about the project itself. I have my questions on this side of the game, if that makes sense. So I can either sit around and think or say or that anything is a scam or a bad idea, but until you actually know it sometimes. Like some of those other ones that came through the Telegram group, you knew just by looking at it. This one, I don't know, for whatever reason, I decided to give this one a chance. Let me go ahead and mark that as a favorite. So whenever I hear free money, this, that, whatever, it puts me to take a step back from the situation, but I guess we'll see. At least I know that the ETH that I have in as collateral, that's good, that's safe. And I don't think that it'll go down to zero ever, so I haven't 100% lost that money, regardless of what happens. But we'll see. All right. Now, that's part one, that's part two. What's part three? Let's take a look. I glanced through this. We'll kind of go over this together here. Let's see. Interested what's happening behind the scene. La 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 la. La la la. Okay. On September 30th, 2020, and the DApp hosted by will reward. Okay, so this is coming around the corner here. It says mainnet's supposed to be launching at the end of November. Cool. I'm gonna put this link down below as well, guys, so you can take a look at it. Maybe you can explain it to me a little bit better. All right, so it says step one: acquire the alternate version of these. Okay, we just did this. Yay, yes. Once your balance is synced, you will be able to, okay. All right, so I guess I'm gonna have to do a follow-up on this because it's talking about once your account is balanced. And I reckon since that one took so long to validate, that mine ain't balanced yet. But, okay, well, that's the end of part 1. Like I said, leave me some comments down below. Am I an idiot? Put a negative sign. If I'm a daring genius, put a positive sign. And if you don't comment at all, but I see the view in the video, that just means that I know that you love me and support me, even though you couldn't take the time to bother to comment. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.